Thanks for your support as a channel member, Pulse Potato! We're inching closer and closer to a point-scoring finish at Ahgp, and perhaps today in Miami is our big day. Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new episode of Ahgp here on F1 Manager. We are gearing up for the Miami Grand Prix, and as you can see we are about to set some race targets. And there's been a few bits and pieces that we need to update you on. We are off the back of a 13th place finish for Fred Vesti last time out in Jeddah. And that's not actually our best performance this season. We got 12th in Suzuka earlier this season. So that's actually not moving us forward at all. But we are currently 8th in the Constructors' Championship, which is great news. It's the highest place we've ever been. And we are maintaining our position ahead of Alpine, Sauber and Haas. Now, things we've been working on in between the last race and this one, we are designing some new side pods. We're starting to research for the 2026 regulations. So the chassis and the underfloor research is underway. We're manufacturing some more parts. Actually, let's go ahead and start manufacturing more parts because there are more slots available to us. So what's the next thing that we don't have anything of? It's probably just the side pods, the third spec of side pods that we'll need to manufacture at some point, but we should probably have some more front wings considering our drivers aren't the best, so we'll have some more of those. We do have, as you would have seen there, a new rear wing that is being manufactured, and there are 3 of those available, so let's go and equip those to the cars. Let's do that. Bosh. On they go. I think that is everything then up to specification number 3 that is available to us. It is indeed. And we should also check in with our affiliate drivers who are Justin Enakaitis and Pulse Potato. They are at High Tech Pulse 8 in Formula 2. So let's see how they are getting on. It's not going to show us here. Let's go into the drivers for Formula 2. Kushmani leads the way for Trident, and Pulse Potato has 8 points. Obviously their last 2 rounds would have been also in Bahrain and Jeddah, but sadly for Justin, he is yet to score. So hopefully they won't be racing in Miami, but hopefully the next round, I think their next race is Imola, so they should hopefully both get off the mark there. Potentially one of them joining the team for 2026, so we'll see how they get on and make a decision later on in the season. But for now, let's get to Miami and see if we can pick up some points. Alright, joining me in the closing stages of Q1, and Paul Aaron is completely in the way of one of the McLarens there. We are actually in a really good position. As you can see, we're 13th and 15th after our first runs. We went immediately as the session started and got clear laps in. I think everybody else behind us has either been slow or they've had traffic. So we're going to watch these laps and see if we can improve and secure a spot in Q2. And Fred is just behind Paul on the road, and we're coming to the end of the first sector. There's the McLaren returning the favour, and Paul Aaron has not improved in the first sector. What about Fred Vesti? He has not improved either. Paul actually slightly quicker. What's everybody else up to? Zhou is improving. Perez is improving. Hulkenberg has improved in the first sector. No idea whether it's enough. Zhou has gone ahead of both of our drivers, and we are in trouble here. Paul Aaron drops into the bottom 5. Bottom, is it 5? I think it is. And stays there. He is eliminated in Q1. But Fred Vesti, I think he'll be all right. Behrman isn't on a lap. Albon is, so he shouldn't. Yeah, Fred's fine. We've got 1 car into Q2, but disappointingly for Paul Aaron, he is eliminated. Right, we're in Q2, and we're trying something a little bit different. As you can see, I've got the manual control open for Fred Vesti here, and we're doing a double push lap. Now, I think we sometimes run out of ERS towards the end of the second lap, and I'm basically just going to push the fuel, so we use that, try not to kill the tyres too much, and we don't deplete our battery for this first lap. and then we're going to see if we can improve still on the second run, which is generally the case because the tyres are then up to temperature. So let's start attacking and deploy and see if we can improve on this lap. We haven't improved on that first run, but let's see if the sector times are better when we do it this way with the double push lap. Here's the first sector coming up now. It's not an improvement. Why? Why is this a thing? Honestly, that makes absolutely no sense. We're on fresh tyres. We did a used tyre run to start with. Why are we not improving at all? The track is getting better. Maybe it's got too hot. Who even knows? What can we do across the line? Is it going to be P15? Still. Oh no, P12! What a final sector! There was me fobbing it off. We've out-qualified Ocon and Albon at the moment. Ocon is on a lap, but he's not improving either. Let's see. Has Fred Vesti bagged P12? He has. Wow, what a brilliant final sector. We're all set for the Grand Prix then. It's actually P18 for Paul Aaron. It wasn't 17th as I had said previously, but it's soft, medium soft for both drivers. I tend to shy away from using the softs in Miami because they tend to overheat, but our car's pretty good on its tyres, so hopefully it's a gamble that pays off. We can always switch to the hards and run a bit longer in the middle stint if they do overheat in the first stint, and then we can switch to mediums towards the end and we can be a bit more aggressive on the tyres that way. But yeah, hopefully we get some drama which allows us to move forward. Hopefully we're not involved in it. So yeah, let's get to Miami and do this Grand Prix. All Red Bull front row with a Mercedes of George Russell in behind. We've got 5 red lights in Miami. The lights are out, the race is on. Let's join Fred Vesti and see what he's up to. Decent start by the look of it. Can we challenge the Williams into turn 1? Oh my gosh, what a send. And the Williams is actually inside us. We're in between a Williams and a Mercedes. We're going up the inside of Sainz. We've chopped off his nose and we are through for P11, and it looks like we're going for 10th place against Antonelli. But Fred backs out of it. Paul Aaron has moved up a position, which is a good start from him. So yeah, this has worked out really nicely for us. Fred up to 11th, but starting to drop back already, and Sainz very quickly onto his gearbox. I think the Mercedes was on mediums, yeah, and then Ricciardo is on hards, so there might be a train that forms behind the Aston Martin, and that could really help us. Fred Vesti has passed Kimi Antonelli. He hasn't shown us a replay of it, frustratingly, but we are in 10th place, a point-paying position, and it's gone. Shock. Although Fred is fighting back, can't quite find the way back through, but if he stays with the Mercedes, that would be delightful. Paul Aaron has got himself up into 15th. He's in a DRS train, which he's trying to move through. That is Carlos Sainz ahead, who's not got the same pace as Fred. Who's 9th? He was momentarily 9th. What happened to Ricciardo? He's dive bombing us into turn 1. We're back down to 11th. And that's all our fun gone. Ricciardo overtakes Vesti. Does it show us what? No, it's just going to show us that, which makes us sad. Don't want to see that. Weirdly, it's not showing all of the overtakes, but for a moment, we were 9th. Right, finally, we're going to get to see a Fred Vesti overtake. He's dive bombed Ricciardo into turn 9, I think that is, and taken 10th position back. That's Antonelli just up ahead. I don't know if we're going to get DRS on the Merc. No, we haven't, because we've already lost the place to Ricciardo and we're taking it back. There we go. We probably need to deploy some battery to get back in range of the Merc. And Antonelli is scampering off. Paul Aaron has got himself up to 14th. Our car has definitely got pace here this weekend. We're on the back of Carlos Sainz, and then we'll be trying to get Pierre Gasly as well. Paul Aaron has found a way past Pierre Gasly. Here we go into turn 1. He has opened up a 1 second lead already, so yeah, that was a bit scary for everybody else. And Paul took full advantage and has just taken off. See you later, lads. We are taking P12 and having it for ourselves. Let's deploy the battery, make sure they don't close that gap back up, and then He's got just under 4 seconds to his teammate, who is still battling Daniel Ricciardo. They're closing in on Lando Norris. Oh, that could have been damage. I don't want any more of that, please, Mr. Vesti. We don't need a damaged wing today when a point is definitely on offer. If we can get past this Aston Martin like that and stay there, we could finish potentially 9th. Oh, hello, Lando. Goodbye, Lando. We're 9th. Let's have another look at this. We just caught the tail end of it. There's Paul Aaron in the background. Very, very distantly you can see him. Fred Vesti, though, diving down the inside of Lando Norris. Takes the apex. Takes P9. Thanks very much. See you later, Lando. Right, I know it says it's optimal pit stop lap for Fred Vesti, but I'm actually going to bring Paul Aaron in early because his tyre wear is slightly worse. Although, actually, they are 4 seconds apart. Do you know what? We're going double stack. We're going for it. I trust our pit crew because we deliver the best pit stops in Formula One at the moment. In comes Fred Vesti. In comes Paul Aaron. What's the gap? Oh, it's really not a lot of gap, is it? Let's see. Can they get the job done? Soft tyres off. Medium tyres on. Beautiful. 2.3 second stop. Hardly any time lost for Paul Aaron. 2.6 second stop. So he's lost a little bit, but it could have been a lot worse. Let's be honest. Right, we're out in P14. We're actually behind Lando Norris again. Fred Vesti has just repassed Lando Norris. Is it going to give us a replay? Oh, it is indeed. I mean, who would have thought we'd be fighting a McLaren? And there we go, into turn 1. And that puts us back into 10th place. Ricciardo's still going on his hards, but we are not in a position to catch. Oh, Lando's come back through. That's that's annoying. Suddenly he's found some speed again. Lap 24, we're continuing to have it out with Lando Norris. He's fighting us over a measly point, but for us that point is absolutely everything. If we can finish in 10th, oh, yellow flags. Who's binned it this time? It's Sonoda with a lockup. No safety car required, which I don't know if that would help or hinder us. I mean, obviously it would bring us closer to the faster cars that are in front of us, but we'd probably not gain anything from it, to be honest. Paul Aaron is under attack from Pierre Gasly, who is on soft tyres, so this isn't unexpected. It is a nuisance though, and the Frenchman does find a way past, annoyingly. But we're having a lovely little race, 10th and about to be 12th again, hopefully. Paul, do the overtake, thank you. But now 10th and 12th, everything going well. Daniel Ricciardo has just come out from his pit stop, having started on hards, and he is absolutely side by side with us. He's inserted himself into this scrap over a single point. We're now 9th. We are now 9th. We are about to not be 9th. Oh, Lando, don't send it there. That's absolutely going to end in a car crash, a literal car crash. Paul Aaron holding off Pierre Gasly and basically everybody else, because Albon, Sainz, Zhou all behind in this train. And they're all on... Well, actually, Sainz is the only one on better tyres than us. Gasly's on faster tyres, but they are wearing away. We are sticking our nose back in for 9th place. Lando has dropped back, which is good. Hopefully now Paul Aaron and Pierre Gasly can perhaps work together to catch him. It's now under 5 seconds. That's promising. So potentially at least one car in the points. Maybe if Hamilton has a problem, this escalates. Double points? Please? That would be wonderful. Right, Paul Aaron has caught and is attempting to overtake, has overtaken Lando Norris for 11th place. Well, isn't this fun? Oh, there we go. We'll secure the position over Lando, please. We will top up the battery while we're here. And we'll just do this whole song and dance with Lando again, where we're fighting him over them. Well, not even over a point anymore, just over 11th place. There he goes, back through with DRS. And we'll chase after him once more. Fred Vesti now 5 seconds clear of that scrap. He is now 5.5 seconds behind Daniel Ricciardo, but if everything finishes as it is, we will get a championship point. The very first one that the team will have ever scored. It is double stack o'clock once again. They say a broken clock is always right twice a day, and these are the 2 times. In come the drivers, a bigger gap this time around. Can we get 2 more slick stops? 2.2 seconds for Fred Vesti. He is away and gone by the time that Paul Aaron arrives. 2.3 seconds. That was, I think, the second fastest stop for Fred. And we've actually got him out ahead of Lando Norris. Let's attack and deploy the battery. Paul Aaron exits in 17th behind Sergio Perez. So we will have better tyres than everybody ahead of us. Perez is yet to stop, so we'll have a pit stop on him. And then we can chase down Gasly, Zhou, Albon, and the rest. And we also need to get clear of Sainz
start to close that gap slowly,
so that we can secure that last points paying position with Fred Vesti. Right, well, Sainz is still out on his tyres. They're 22% left. I don't know if he's trying to take them to the end, because that's absolutely not going to work. That's 10th place for Fred Vesti. That is a crucial overtake that might hand us a world championship point. It won't bring us ahead of Williams, but it would put us ahead of a couple of other teams, I think, and secure us millions of prize money. Sainz now pits, and yeah, Paul Aaron will move into 12th. And how far behind Lando Norris is he? Only 3.5 seconds. So let's deploy and actually go aggressive on the tyres. Hamilton's now got a more significant mechanical problem, so he could lose some pace as well. But with 10 laps to go, he should be fine. Imagine if there was like a collision or something up the front. We could have a double points finish. And wouldn't that be lovely? Well, there's your collision. Paul Aaron's crashed. I don't believe this. It was all going so well. And now he's crashed. And we've got a red flag. What has he done? He's all on his own. I asked him to go aggressive and he's dropped it. He's hit the barrier. He's blocking the road. Look at these two just coming through side by side. The Red Bull arrives and has to put on the brakes. So does the Ferrari and the Alpine. Dearie me. Paul, what have you done? He is out of the race. Brilliant. He was going to have his best result. Why? Why can't we have nice things? How many laps left? 8. So let's find our best set of soft tyres. Would it be crazy to put the hard tyres on and just attack on them all the way? Everyone's going to put softs on, so I'm going to do that. So we'll just send our one and only car. This does give us a chance maybe to pick off Hamilton or Ricciardo or Antonelli, but we could have had double points. Or at least, you know, 2 really good points really good finishes. 5 red lights for the second time this afternoon, and the lights are out, the race is back on. Fred Vesti is now 9th. He's just launched past Antonelli off the line. Maybe we can find a way further up the order as well, considering that everyone is now bunched together. Oh wow, what a send! What a move, Fred Vesti. That was amazing. Everyone on used soft tyres. Let's have another look at this. Is it going to give us it's going to give us a better angle off board? Look at that. What a pass. 9th place for Ahgp. How far can we get up this order? Genuinely, we're now 8th. We've just passed Lewis Hamilton. We've just overtaken Lewis Hamilton for 8th. This is happening, everybody. We're on the back of Ricciardo. He's dropped off the tail of Tsunoda. But don't worry about it. We're absolutely flying right now. And we've just got to make it to the end. We've just got to get to the end and we will get some championship points. 8th, I think, would put us ahead of Williams. George Russell's just taken the lead of the Grand Prix. This race is wild. Vesti has DRS, he's challenging Daniel Ricciardo, and he takes the position, does he? Ricciardo holds it around the outside. That's fantastic racing. But they're still going at it through the chicane. Well, you can't go too wide there. That's just not going to be sensible, is it? We might just get the DRS here, but we run out of battery, so we'll have to fall in line. No, we won't. We're going to take the position. Ignore me, because Fred Vesti knows best. Oh, he's immediately lost the position. That was bizarre. We didn't have DRS. That would explain it. Right, let's attack on the tyres again and close the gap back up to record. It's almost 2 seconds. What's happened? That's what having no battery does for you. And now we're under pressure from Hamilton. Oh, we've got another red flag. Hamilton has got a major mechanical problem. So, Lando Norris has crashed. We've got another red flag. We will be 8th with a chance to maybe finish even higher. This race is absolutely mad. I mean, what is going on there? And Lando's just finally been put out of his misery. Very sweary Lando. Right, Hamilton's got a major issue. Somehow he's still in the race. What's our freshest set of soft tyres available? We'll restart on lap 56. It'll be a 2-lap shootout. This is going to be crazy. He's still in the race though, so we should breeze past him. 5 red lights. The lights are out. The race is back on. Oh, we have a possible problem with the gearbox. Don't worry about it. Straight into 8th place. There goes Fred Vesti. It is lap 56. Hamilton is going to tumble out of the points. Time penalty for Norris for attacking the wall. Right, can we catch Daniel Ricciardo or Piastri or Verstappen with his problem? Here goes Fred. Oh my God, are we going to go for 7th? Go for it, lad. Piastri's there, but just don't crash into him. Don't crash into Piastri. He's bright orange. You can't miss him. You can clearly see where he is. Hamilton and Antonelli are scrapping over 9th and 10th. And that's allowing us to just get away a little bit. Ricciardo's had his say on Piastri. And we've just why were we so much quicker? We're 7th. And there's 1 lap to go. This is actually incredible. Let's watch this overtake on Piastri again. That gives us 7th place. Don't you just look at things and wonder how they got there sometimes? That's exactly what's happening with us. How are we here? Yellow flags. 6th place. Hamilton is into the pit lane. He's out of the race. We're 6th. And we might even have DRS on Tsunoda. What is this race? Pourchaire is 3rd. Did everybody else put fresh tyres on? No, they didn't. Well, some of them did, some of them didn't. We're going to have battery to attack Tsunoda. Are we about to finish 5th? Are we about to finish 5th? This would be actually ridiculous. You have a Red Bull in front of you. Yes, an actual Red Bull. You'll have DRS. Tsunoda does have DRS, but it doesn't matter. We're 5th. What? What is going on? Oh my God, please don't crash. Oh my God, I thought he was going to take us out. Oh my God, it's finally happened. Points! P5! 5th! Unbelievable! Come on! Oh, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Fred Vesti, you are a legend. We finished flipping 5th. What the flip is going on? Unbelievable. Oh. Oh, Fred, you absolute hero. You absolute hero. Lap it up. Lap it up. We've got the monkey off our back. We've got points. Ignore the... How did Verstappen win that? Snatching it on the final lap. 5th place. Actually insane. Right, Drivers' Championship. Fred Vesti is now 11th. Paul Aaron is still last. He could have had such a good result. It's the only downside is he was actually going really well. I don't know if I'd rather finish 5th in the car in the wall or 10th and both cars have a good finish. I don't know. What does it do for the constructors? Oh my god, we're 6th. We've just leapfrogged Williams. They scored a point in 10th, but it's not enough. We've got 10 points. That's 0 that we've had since we started. We've just put a 1 next to it. I now see that they're the wrong way around for the camera. There we go. That's what we've done. We've just moved it across slightly and put a 1 in front of it. Not for 1 point, but for 10. Amazing. That is huge for us. Absolutely massive. Wow. We've finally done it. We've got points. Did we have some of the fastest pit stop? Yes, we did. We were only 6,000 slower than Lewis Hamilton's stop for Ferrari. And Paul Aaron actually did his bit here with a 2.3 second stop. So well done, pit crew. Well done. Well done. We stay top of that championship. Ah, what an amazing race. Absolutely amazing. The hoodoo is gone. We've got points at Ahgp and we've got 10 of them. We also have Paul Aaron in the wall. We're going to have to rebuild that car, but we can rebuild him and his confidence. That will be okay. We know the car is quick enough now to score points. And with Fred Vesti, we can do it. So, wow. Just leave your love in the comments for Fred and for the team. Not only on the track, but in the pit stops as well. We are absolutely smashing it. Amazing. Leave a nice big thumbs up on that video for me. Subscribe for more F1 Manager content, and I'll see you very, very soon. You're the best fans. Bye for now.